Hey guys, Dark Matheus here. Welcome back to some more of our road to the league with Southport. I think we've bounced back. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, we'll see. So, what we have today will be Derby County in the FA Cup. We did draw them in the 4th round, so we will have them. Then we'll go to Leipzig and play them in what is our last Champions League game. We're likely just playing for money. However, there's a small chance that we could get in. We need some stuff to kind of fall our ways. We need some goal difference. We need to score a lot of goals in this, so we'll see. And then we'll finish it off with the Carabao Cup semifinal second leg. Yes, we're in the second leg, and we are ahead. So, without further ado, let's look through this because I have some games to wrap up for you. Some big games. So, Liverpool, this was a 2-1 win. We actually played very well in this game. Alec had a goal off a set piece, and this is what we like to see. I want to see more of this more often with this. It wasn't just a careless shot with Malik. This first one comes in. Malik up to Holmgren, plays it up. Dalsgaard's there, chests it down, and in a good shot with his left foot in. Does get reviewed, and obviously he's in there. But Holmgren here passes it, and Malik takes a shot. So it's not just a Holmgren shot, it's that. And then Liverpool, I got a little nervous here. Liverpool, we kind of know how we blow games. Well, David heads that one, and well, they're not able to equalize it from that. Then we had an insane game in the Carabao Cup. It went 2-2 in the penalties. This was insane, okay? Especially since we scored in the 93rd minute to tie it. So first goal here, Haha looking, plays it, and he puts it in the back of the net. It actually bounces off Blackwell's back or his knee and goes in the back of the net. Here, Dalsgaard going back post, and a defender puts it in. Use does. The next one in the 82nd minute, I got a little panicky here as Leclerc will put that in the back of the net. I was thinking like we're not going to get this back. In the 93rd minute, Tabiri takes it up. He looks and rifles it by Dalsgaard. Now we go to penalties in this. Penalty kicks. We had some good penalty kicks with this. We stopped a couple, but really it was just a good bit. Now it's Ronaldson that's in there, actually stopping a couple of kicks. I don't remember if Arsenal actually missed their last kick or if it was blocked. The biggest thing is we had it, and it came down to the last kicker, and we just couldn't put it in the net to kind of seal it. Then we went to sudden death. Oria puts that one in, and now we are to the 5th kickers. Leclerc puts it in. I'm like, all we need is this to go in, and we don't get it. So we're going through still. Shots still going through. We're fine. Tabiri puts it in, and this one's just barely off the post. Artiga, it's in, and we're going back and forth at this point. The biggest one happens. Sherman shot here. Ronaldson makes the save, and we actually advance in the Carabao Cup. I forgot who missed that other one, I think. I'd have to pull it up. I think it was Malexon, maybe? In that one? Yeah, Markovic actually missed it. I kind of missed that in the video, but it was there. Then we went on to West Brom, beat them 2-0. And then Arsenal, we go back again. This time, there was no way we were going to lose this one. We just put the sword to him in the second half. St. James Park, we take on Newcastle, and we're just not able to seal the deal. We're up 2-0 by the 5th minute, and successively in about 20 minutes, they score 3, and we're able to tie it at 3-3 with Dalsgaard, but not able to play good defense and hold that. Same thing with Sheffield United. I mean, we are up after taking the lead in the 62nd minute after going down by 1. Then we give up a 90-minute goal, and we're not able to win that. We went to the FA Cup. I did a little bit of rotated side with this. Goes out 0-0. We eventually played that same rotated side with a couple of starters in this to get them up to fitness because of some injuries and things like that. And then we beat them 3-0. Bouncing back to Everton. Let's do Cardiff City first. 1-0 with this one. Easy day. Fafa puts that one in the back of the net. And then Derby County is a 3-1 win. Easy day again. Now, we dropped the PSG game, and I knew that we were going to get destroyed. I noticed that we were playing at PSG. It was not great. We had a couple of good shots, but ultimately, at the end of the day, we couldn't finish the ball, and ultimately, we lose. So, this Everton game, which was big, it was all us all day long. Dodate played great, putting passes around, had 3 key passes, or had 5, 3 of them being good passes. With that, so we'll start off here. Dodate has it, plays it over the back and top and cross. Fafa puts that in the back of the net for the first goal. It's reviewed, and obviously that one is there. Dalsgaard in the rain looking for the cross. He's going to go all the way to Tiberi, and Tiberi puts it on the ground. Good lower 90 shot. And this one, just intercepted out there by Dodate. Area puts in the back of the net. 3-0. 3-0. So, that's how it is right now. So, we'll have Derby County in the FA Cup 4th round. Leipzig. Then I'll play Tottenham here. And then we'll go to Everton. We have made a couple of sales. I think a couple of sales, at this point. Transfers out. Well, Thiago goes out. We sold him. And then Ashmore wanted to go out. He goes to Altai for 20 million, so nothing big on that front. With the guys we brought in to buy, so we brought in 3 at this point, I believe. Miguel Angel Rios, we brought him in from United. Although he needs a little work on his right foot, I mean, the guy's a monster in the air. 19 heading, good natural fitness, decent balance, stamina, strength, jumping reaches up there. I mean, once we get him up, at this point, he's up to our stature. I think we're going to start playing him more and more and more as time goes on. We might see a situation where our 3-headed snake becomes Rios, because he could be good with that. It'll be Rios, Fafa, and Varelia up top, where we'll have him play as a complete forward, because that's his best actual position, and I like to play with complete forwards. We finally found one. Next one we brought in, John Davidson. We brought him in for his... the fact that he's English, we need him for registration purposes. Bring him in to play midfield. Can improve a little bit slightly, but with him, 5'11", a good agility, balance, good fitness, run up and down, stamina is good, decent aggression with bravery, some good technique. I mean, passing needs a little work, but I feel like this is a good player to play on the back end. And then the last one we bring in, because we're going to do a little change in formation-wise, or not in formation, but in movement in some players, is Noah Bernard, a Belgian international. Bring him in to play some defense. So, what kind of took me, and I spotted it, is while he's playing in Belgium, it's 7.42, 7.35, 3.2. There's a 7. So, he's been playing at the Belgian top of the league at Anderlecht. I was thinking to myself, like, hey, we could bring in a guy. He's probably not going to grow a whole lot because he's at full potential, but he can come in and play probably immediately for us, and we can push Malik up top. So I think he's going to come in, not the greatest at heading, but his physicals are great, tackling's all right, marking, bravery, concentration is there. I think he's going to be good on the backside. Plus, he is a consistent former. Enjoys big matches, so we should be fine in the grand scheme of things. So with that being said, Malik is going to come up and play as a ball-winning midfielder. Holmgren is going to stay up. That means Blackwell comes on the bench. And I think that is the sales that we've done at this point. We're going to keep Suarez up top. And then as things go on, I mean, Suarez might get a massive bid of 60 million. Now, something needs to be said that if we get this bid, do we take it? I think we do. I think we do. I mean, for 60 million, I see no reason to keep him when we have a good player just waiting with Rios, and we can play him up top. Good finishing, amazing heading. I mean, this could be a good player for us in the long run. So I think if we get a bid for him, he'll be out, but we'll kind of see. And then I'm still shopping DeLong at this point. No one's biting on this 45 million. We've kind of been switching him and Ronaldson in and out to kind of get both some playing time, to get him some playing time at this level, to keep his growth going. So we've kind of been doing a little bit of that, and we've kind of been sprinkling these guys down here before. So Holberg has asked for a transfer request. We have him for 25 million. No one's biting besides some US teams at this portion, and I'm not sure if like the designation, we've had 2 or 3 like kind of drop through. That's because the designation player hasn't been there. So ultimately, we're going to go into this game against Derby County. Only real change in this one, Bernard steps in on the back as a no-nonsense center back cover. Malik pulls up to a ball-winning midfielder and a defensive midfielder, and Holmgren is here. Otherwise, everything is the same. Derby County in this FA Cup, I want to keep on going through. I would love to see some good play here for us to advance through this. So, before I forget, the defensive midfielder, ball-winning midfielder on support. Not the greatest aggression, but I mean, the fact that he's marking, he has long shots, tackling is there. I mean, this is a good midfielder. All right, so submit the team. Squad number is going to be given out. Oh, Bernard, do we have 2? We don't. We'll give you 4 until next season. It's a derivative of 2. Or 2 is derivative of 4. It's the how was it technically called? It's a multiple of 2. There we go. All right, Derby County lost 4 of its last 5 games, only won 1. They're playing a 4-3-2-1 right at us, and we're hoping to actually get some good stuff here. We're going to encourage the boys. And already we're backed up, and DeLong's going to have to make some plays here. Ferrante, that is a header, and Malakas puts it on the side netting. So decent right now of that play. Here's another moment for us. About 10 minutes in. Needs a little communication between Fafa there. Bernard, Holmgren, plays it back to Gonzalez. Looking around, plays it up to Date. Date is going to try to fit in a pass. Malik tries to crash down on that one. And, yeah. Ferrante puts it in the back of the net against DeLong. Just passing right through our defense. That's going to be disallowed, though. I did not see that was offsides. It can't be by much, right? Actually, that is. I thought he was onside. Well, it's not a clear day job there because I would not have seen that. This is the bad part that we're seeing right now, is we're having some issues. Okay, with this, I'm going to immediately go down and I'm going to play this. Rios is going to come in and he's going to be the complete forward. We're already here. Shadow Striker, let's go. Let's put it through this time. Suarez goes down with that injury, so we probably won't be selling him. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. He's had some injuries this year. He's going to struggle with them. So that's why I saw that Rios was just a good player to actually buy. Okay, good fighting there, but we need to fight through this defense. Okay, good pressure. Forces the inaccurate kick. Bernard has it. Over to Gonzalez. Holmgren. Plays up to Rios. Holmgren. Someone needs to... I mean, I'm fine with passing it back and forth until you have an opening, but someone has to get open here. Okay, that's a good one. Offa's not going to win it in the air. But good defensive play. Oh, that's a header. Rio's going to put that in the back of the net. He is not offsides. So when that, even though he's behind the defense, he's chasing after the ball, because it's touched by actually defender. Yeah, because it's played by this defender. So because it's played back by the defender here, oh, he's onside anyway. I was thinking like maybe he was like behind him. Well, yeah, you can rush that. He's onside regardless. Rios' first goal as a member of Southport, which you love to see. Okay, good passing around. I like it. Offa's not able to finish that. Okay, Malik. I like the physicality. I think we played our best football when Malik was playing in midfield, and I like how we're playing. Ooh, that is nothing you can do about it, but flag on the opposite side is up. That was actually 2 headers there. I'm not sure if we headed the first one, but DeLong is trying to plead his case. And VAR pleads it for him. How much was this actually off? Not much. Not much. Wow. Okay. Interesting. That was very interesting. So they've had 2 goals held back. And we are doing absolute work right now. Remember that Champions League game? A lot of these guys we won't have, so it's going to be a different lineup. Actually, we will, because we have a registering portion because of the transfer window. So, actually, we will have a lot of these guys. Playing up, looking, Criante. That is a good clear to kind of reset this defense. Gray looking for the cross. It's not there. Rondau. Shot, and that one's blocked. Lawrence passes it all the way back. Still looking, and Derby County. That is a good ball. That's definitely a goal. Remember, this is the FA Cup, so tie goes to another game, which we'd love to avoid with how many games we have to end this transfer window. A lot of games. There's Malik to Stockvik. Looking. Okay, Warren just slide tackles that out of bounds. Looking for the throw in. Quick to Malik. Cross is going backside to Date. Header and slots it against Clemo in the bottom right corner. We've had some good play by Tadate recently. I mean, the man is 5'9", but for whatever reason, he is winning those backdoor headers. And I am definitely not going to challenge him that he can't win it at 5'9", because he's winning them in the back post, and I don't know how or why. I'm happy with the performance so far, so let's go into this next half. Praise the boys as they run out in the field and plays good ball. Derby County with a moment. We intercept that. It's Dodate playing out here. A little in-out move. The shot, and that's off target. I like the effort there. Dodate's playing pretty good. Well, playing up the attack, playing on the defense, getting some interceptions. I generally love how the man's playing. Praise him more. 60th minute here. And this might be a chance for Derby County throw in. Playing out of the back. Briante to Lawrence. Lawrence to Warren. Good passing around here. We're putting pressure. Pressure on Cariante quickly, but it's backed off by the defender to get back on defense. They're still passing it around, going wide. Warren, Mallet. Malik does a good block of that, and we take possession. Plays it all the way back to DeLong. We don't want to screw this up. We want to be smart with this ball. Big kick downfield. Fafa is there. We're going to actually put some pressure. Warren has some space. Shot is there, or I don't know if that was a shot or a cross. That one's off the post, and Warren gets the deflection. VAR is going to take a look at this. This was back and forth, back and forth. I mean, there's nothing DeLong can do with that. I think that was a cross, and maybe that was a shot. but I don't know what I was expecting there. And yeah. So I'm going to take out Varelia here. We're going to put in Dalsgaard back here. And Tiberi. Actually, for here, we'll put Dalsgaard. We'll put Tiberi up here. Davison will come in. And then we have one more. I think we're going to take out... did we put in Blackwell? Blackwell can play on the right, but not the... Davison play on the left? Can play on the right as well. Well, Holmgren. Holmgren can only play midfield. Let's go to Tiberi here. Blackwell here. No, hold on. Blackwell. Can Davison play all the way up? No. Let's go. Tiberi has to play here. Let's keep Dodate in and let's put in Kovacs on the left side. That's the only play that we have there. All right, it's 2-2. We need something here, boys. Big kit. Dalsgaard is going to win it. And there's Dodate out here making an impact. I didn't want to take him off the field. Going back post. Tiberi's not going to win that, but Kovacs crosses in. Rios a header, and he is onside. His second goal of the day. Rios with that tall frame and stature out here, winning the ball in the middle and putting it in the back of the net. So Date, that was a good one. It was, I think that was intended for Dalsgaard, and he just wasn't there. I mean, Rios is there 100%. You're not going to stop him from putting a header in the back of the net. 21-year-old, well, he's not really a youngster, but technically he is a youngster for that because, I mean, he could go at that point because we still have a restriction because we can't bring him in, bring anyone foreign under 18 right now, or who's 18 to 21. We've already brought in 6. Holmgren here going to Kovacs. Puts it down to Dalsgaard. Looking. Shot is off the post. Tiberi, I guess, thought it was already in the back of the net. He didn't turn to try to service it. Dodate saw that he was offsides. 82nd minute, trying to do another goal. There's a ball into Holmgren. Looking, Dodate. Davison. Kovacs. Shot. That one's off the post. We win the header in the effort here. Davison, Kovacs, cut inside. Hey, Gonzalez does win that, but it really just goes to the feet of a Derby County player. Rios running with an 8.8. Defense, the only one struggling as well as Tiberi and Dalsgaard, but they're both subs. Bernard up to Rios, and that is not a good pass by Rios. Davison's there. Davison's a pretty good defender. So I am glad that we were able to pull him in. Dodate looking. Plays it into Rios. Holmgren, that's a good ball. Tiberi. Rios is looking for the pass. Tiberi, though, wants to take the shot. Can't blame him. It does waste time. Not a lot of time, but it does waste some. And we will take this one from Derby County in the 4th round. That's a good win for us. Rios with 2 goals today. 2 goals today. I mean, you can't say that you aren't proud of the man putting it out there. The injury is a sprained ankle ligament for Soares, out 3 to 4 weeks. Oh, that hurts. Because it's like, what do you do there? What do you do? Also, Charlie Elliott is making an absolute monster right now in the Vanarama National League North. FC United of Manchester is on a tear. Otherwise, I mean, it's kind of the opposite for Aldershot Town. They're trying to survive down here. And I'm hoping at the end of the day, they'll be able to pull it out. But Rio's putting himself out there on the line. I mean, do we really need Suarez here? very interested. Let's see if anyone actually bids. I mean, they'd have to raise funds. I mean, Real Madrid. I would certainly like some of this money because they do have 242 million. Like I would love to take some of this money off your hands, Real Madrid. They have 500 and wow, they have a $500 million there. So it's all about Red Bull Leipzig at this point. So I do want to save this because this is our league roster. And we're gonna have to switch some stuff around for the Champions League here. All right, so here is what we have. So Rios is going to come in. We're going to play up top. Burley is going to come here, and we are going to see him plays a complete forward at this point with Borrelia as a shadow striker, I think. Let's see. Shadow striker was that help you do? Passing is a part of being a shadow striker, so that also helps. Gonzalez is out in the back end, so I think we put in man here. Do we have? So Davison comes up. Oria comes in, and I think we have another registration before that, right? Bernard will be in. So we'll go Malik here. We'll get Bernard here. Ora will come in on the backside. And I think that's it. Corner defender, Blackwell could play defense if we need him to, but he's only 5'8". Who can play defense? He is out. I think at the end of the day, if we need someone, we'll have to pop Malik back. So that's how it's going to be. I'm going to make a cut here, and we'll back with this Red Bull Leipzig game. That it's funny because we will get some money out of this, but it's like we're trying to save our Champions League bid right now, and it's not working. All right, FA Cup 5th round draw. Let's view it. Let's do an automatic draw. So there's a couple of Venerama National League teams still in this. I don't know if they've played yet. Swansea City against Woking. Southampton will pull against Tottenham or Coventry City. They haven't played yet. Luton Town is drawn Gillingham or Millwall. There's your Venerama National League team. Okay, I was expecting we'd take Man City because we always do. So we'll take on Hartlepool United or Hull City. It's likely to be Hull City in that one. At least it's not Liverpool, and at least it's not Man City or United. So there is that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that draw. I'm happy with it. Keep going. All right, here we go. It is time for our Champions League game. Our last one here. Are we in last right now? Is that what's happening right now? No, there's 36 teams. So we're not last at this point. But how it kind of goes through is Ajax. I'll explain this. We can only get to 7 points. Copenhagen has to lose to I think they're playing Arsenal. So they have to lose to Arsenal. That's the first step that has to happen. Then the next step is Ajax, Salzburg, Prague, and Basel, who don't play each other. They have to lose all of their games. And then we have to hope from here that we're able to catch up in goal difference with Rangers, because that's the biggest thing. And I don't see Rangers dropping that many because yeah, they play Trab. They play Trab. It's all the way down here. It's a Turkish team. And I don't see them losing by a lot of goals, meaning we're likely not gonna get in, and it's gonna be Rangers to take that if Copenhagen loses. So that's what happens. You gotta win the games you play, and well, we can't feel bad because here's Arsenal up here. So there's one. I think we played Benfica, so they're up here as well. Ulm's up here. PSG's up here. And then Leipzig's here, and the Copenhagen's fighting. So everyone we played has the potential to actually get up and qualify. So we can't be mad with that because we had a pretty rough selection. So we're going to come through, and we're going to try to play with that. With Malik. I know. I already had the roster kind of set up anyway. Or the formation. We can kind of click through it and see. I expect to win tonight, boys. We are at home, so let's give a good sound off to our boys. Let's get a couple of $1 million with this win. Then we worry about the season and the Carabao Cup. Because the Carabao Cup could get us into something that we could actually do some work in. Yes, it's not as much as the Champions League. But if we can get in like the Europa League and win it, that could be a good source of money and reputation. Or even the Conference League and win it. So we just need some good success in Europe, and we haven't gotten it. But here we go. Fafa cannot get that past Valenzuela. Sadate, the corner, trying to go back post to Rios. That's a smart play. Rios is our best header on the team, so that's smart. So already one shot, one on target, one save there for Val in goal. And we're hoping DeLong doesn't have to be under fire a whole lot, but this possession is not looking great. But they aren't getting actually any shots off, which is actually surprising. Although two wingers on left and right, no wonder Leipzig is struggling. Like, there's not a lot of pressure into the box. So that's interesting. We need more possession, and I have faith that all of you can go out and improve. Yeah, it's a very weird formation with this. Maybe Thiago is attacking center mid, but he's going to go at the top of the box. Mazzella might put some pressure up with the attacking forward, but it's like we're having a lot of people come in, and well, that's really, I'm missing that one. Kind of sucks. But yeah, there's not a lot of pressure up in the box, which I found really weird. Here's Dodate. He wants to go back post with that. I saw the hand up in the air. Malik takes a shot, and Val makes another save. Another one. Dodate. Coming in, going back post. Rios will not win that header. That is going to be something rare. But Rios does not win a header. I'm going to encourage the boys. If anything, it's going to be a Fafa Varelia getting subbed out here. Victoria makes a move. Rios out to Stockvik. Stockvik looking for another cross. He goes down in a heap. Rios, Fafa can't beat the damn keeper once again. Okay, at this point, Fafa's going to come out. Dalsgaard's going to come in. I'm going to keep Rios in. Markovic's going to come in up top. Rios having a good game. Anyone else not having a good game? Bernard has a yellow card. We're going to get him out. And we're going to put in... Let's take Malik back. Put Tora in the middle. Put Black... almost called Blackbeard. And then we'll put Tiberi on the left as an attacking. And the last one will be Davison. And Davison takes shots. Davison's an 8. Blackwell has a 7. I don't know what's technically better. The grand scheme of things, the pressure. Let's play it like this. I changed my mind again. We're gonna play it like this. Davis is gonna come in. I want to win this game, boys. Come on. Let's have Markovic come up and play more of a shadow striker, and let's put some pressure. And then tactic wise, go up, get over the top, pressure. Let's go. All right, here is Malik. Shot is off the post. We had so many chances today, and we just have not been able to finish them. It is just, I don't want to say it's surprising because we've had this issue throughout the save. I mean, Iago's actually on side there. We don't step up. That's not Davison's fault. That's us playing back too far when we should be pushing up. Like, there's no reason to have these guys come all the way back. All right. Looking for the equalizer here. Malik, Dalsgaard. Gonna lose that ball. Unfortunate. Like, Dodate's been the one that kind of has helped our offense kind of get going. And Dodate's is a 6.5 right now. And that one's an errant one. Dalsgaard misses an open goal. Oh my god. Dalsgaard missed an open goal. That hurts my soul, my guy. And Miguel Angel Rios is the man of the match. This man is doing absolute work for us right now. I can't believe Dalsgaard missed an open goal. I mean, I thought they deserved the goal. At the end of the day, Ajax won. They're at 8 points. I don't think it matters. Oh, they're up here at 8 points. They were at 5, but Copenhagen hasn't played yet. And then you could even have Porto knocked out if Salzburg wins as well. Yeah, to get in, the measure was 10. So just as like we'd guessed, it was 10, and well, we didn't have 10 points. Okay, so Tottenham is the game I'm going to play between this and this Carabao Cup game. Bernard does get fined because of I guess, a hard tackle. But yeah, let me cut here. We'll be back with the game against Everton. And yeah, the FA Cup is way down here. And I'm not sure where the Carabao Cup final will be. Somewhere down here. But I also have to do the transfer window wrap-up portion. So we'll kind of talk about if we sell any more players. There's a couple of players I'm trying to sell. And we're not getting any bids for them. So yeah, I'm hoping to sell a couple of these players. All right, here it is. Everton, we're up 3-0 in the first leg. So the second leg here to go to the Carabao Cup Championship. Get our first silverware if we can. On the other side, it is United and no, I think it's Man City and Chelsea. So yeah, I'd rather just play Chelsea, but we'll see how that goes. How we're gonna kind of spin this is Xiao's not ready, so yeah, there's that. We had a couple guys that are cup tied. Rios is cup tied as well as Davidson and Jorgensen. So Dalsgaard is going to come in up top. Nunez as well, and Markovic going to come in the lineup here. So let's put this. Actually, let's do that. That makes more sense because we are training Aurelia to be a shadow striker, and this makes more sense to run him like this. And actually, I'm gonna keep going with the long hair. So here we go, and I think I bumped my computer because this is a little bit off. There it is. Okay, so here we go. Do our best out there. Let's have some fun and work our way to the championship. Now, this game is at Everton. It makes sense why we went up 3-0 at home. We got to hold this. And of course, the championship's played at Wembley. That's going to be a hard game because no one really has home field advantage there, but two good teams that we could potentially play. So they don't play today. It's just us, and then I think they play tomorrow. I think it's a staggered game where they already played. One of the two. We'll look at it after this episode as we move through. The transfer window, we did send one person on loan, but other than that, we didn't do a lot of business. So that was Holberg, who went out on loan to LA Galaxy for $9 million out of that entire loan. So he was the only one that went out. And Bunde went out on loan, but that wasn't a big one. He'll be back at the end of the year, so nothing crazy. I think his was only $1 million or so. Good play over the top. Dalsgaard around the keeper. Oh, what a good defensive play. What a good defensive play by the Everton defender. All right, Dodate plays it, trying to go back post, and Al-Sheikh gets there easily. Set out of the air. We had a chance. Not as bad as Dalsgaard literally missing an empty net and hitting the side post, but that was still pretty bad. Not being able to make that shot. So Date putting in a crowd. No one's going to win that, unfortunately. He's going to play it over to Malik. Malik shot, and that's wide right. Damn, that was a good shot. That was a good shot, and it just was not on target. This is true. We have not been shooting well. Our shooting has not been good enough. I believe everyone can improve. I want to say you're not bad at finishing, but you're not finishing, if that makes any sense. We're not getting the shots on target. Sotvik over to Malik, looking for that cross. Not going to be cross, going to go all the way to the defense. Dodate is going to be okay. Cabrera does a good. Dodate, there's a cross. I thought Fafa was offsides, but I guess not. Going deep. We're not going to win that. Okay, this could go Everton's way. Okay, Varelia. Okay, Fafa's going to play with it. The defender does not chase the ball. He puts it in the back of that. That's his 12th goal of the season. Okay, I like the hustle on that. I was about to say, do we just bottle that? What happened? We had an opportunity. Nope, it's defender Gordon touches it and doesn't foul. I guess he figured he touched it far enough to the goalkeeper and he was coming out. A little miscommunication. Word's hard. Miscommunication between him and the goalkeeper. We'll take it though. So it puts us up 4-0 at this point. So that's a good ball. We're not able to win it. Dalsgaard header, and Fafa puts in the back of the net again. Okay, so I'm going to make some changes. Stodvik's going to come out. We're going to get Kovacs in. Actually, I'm going to get Kovacs on this side. But Tiberi on the left. Does Bernard have a possible... No, he can't be. And we came out over that issue, so nothing crazy. Let's get Kurt in for... Oh, we had an injury back here. That's who we took out. Noah. Let's change that around. And our last one... Let's give... Get Aura in for... know who the next one should be. It really should be Nunez, but issue is Nunez can't play back here. So let's keep Holmgren in, and I think we're going to play Nunez up top. I think. Dalsgaard starting. Give Valeria up and put Nunez here. It should really be our... Okay. The changes actually went through. Okay, so we're going to have to take Valeria off, which is unfortunate. I like this. That sucks. Hopefully that's not a long-term injury. Oh, let's play defensive at this point. We just need to not let 5 goals in. 4 is fine, but just not 5. Shot, it's over the net. Playing defensive. Let's play defensive and let's come in and time waste. So let's take the tempo down and let's time waste. I want you to be slow as hell getting this ball out, slow as hell playing the ball. Just be defensive with it. Okay, an opportunity. This would be interesting. With 10 men on the field. Play around, going up. Tiberius going to win it. That is to Gama Nunez. I think that was a cross to try to get to Fafa to get his hat trick, but yeah, goalkeeper is going to be standing there, so you certainly can't do that. Beveridge putting it in. Good header away. Al Haddad shot, and that is over. That was a rocket, though. That was a rocket. So it looks like we're easily going to take this from Everton. I'm loving playing. However, I don't love the injury that we took in this game. It's a groin injury too, so it's going to be multiple weeks. Thrilled. We're going to have to do further checks. See how bad it is. Yep. Going straight 3 to 4 weeks. At least it's not a tear, and this is just a shin injury. We took him out. So we'll be playing Chelsea in 2 weeks. Oh, he's not going to be back for that game. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to be in this episode because this would be a long episode if that is the fact. So, already going almost 40 minutes with this one. Probably a little shy than that. So, we'll come back against that Chelsea game, the Carabao Cup final, and immediately after we'll have Hull City in the FA Cup, and we'll see how we go through and play that. In the actual league right now, got some good play. We still have 2 games in hand from Everton. So we have 6 possible points to kind of get up to this 41 and be right behind West Ham. So it's still there. We're fine. We're just playing a lot of extra games because of the Cup, Champions League, and all that stuff, which is typically hilarious because we've been knocked out of the Carabao Cup either the first or second round. We've been knocked out of the FA Cup the first and second round we enter it. And we haven't had European football. So it's really felt like this season's been a lot longer. No, it's just we've had a lot more games at this point. I don't know how many games. Let's see combination. Let's look at the goalkeepers. So DeLong's been in 26 and Railton's been in 13. So that would be a total at this point of 39 games. And we still have how many games here? Because you play 38 and we played 22. So of that 39, we played 23. Played 39, 54, 56, at least 57 more games. Well, not more games. We'll play 57 in total at this point. That's not including if we keep on going in this FA Cup. But it's more. Like, it's a lot of games at this point. So, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully the injuries do not start stacking up because it's going to suck. But I think we have the depth at this point to kind of play through at least a solid way. Like previous years, we were having to substitute Champions League championship level players. I feel like at this point our subs are Premier League players. So even if we have those issues, we can play with those Premier League players. So thanks for hanging out. Go leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.